Ladies and gentlemen, behind every Australian dollar lies a story, not of money, but of legacy. From the wild energy of the Five Kangaroos racing across the 1994 and 1995 coins, to the determined gaze of Sir Henry Parkes in 1996, the man who dreamed a nation into unity. Then 1997 took to the skis with Sir Charles Kingsford Smith, the pioneer who defied gravity itself. And by 1999, Australia paused to honor its wisdom, the year of older persons. These coins aren't just currency, they're time capsules of ambition, courage, and pride. As we journey deeper into the golden age of Australian coinage, one particular year stands out, a moment when art, heritage, and metal fused into something extraordinary. That year was 1994, and the coin that emerged became a shining symbol of national pride and collector fascination. The Australian $1 that would soon be known for its remarkable value and timeless design. The 1994 Australian $1 coin. At first glance, it may look like just another piece of everyday change, but beneath its golden surface lies a story of rarity, design brilliance, and astonishing collector value. The year 1994 marked a remarkable period in Australia's numismatic journey, a time when craftsmanship, tradition, and national identity were struck together in perfect harmony. The Royal Australian Mint released this $1 coin with the now iconic Five Kangaroos design, a symbol that captures the unstoppable energy of the Australian wilderness. Each of those five kangaroos, frozen mid-leap, represents the nation's boundless spirit, its endurance, movement, and drive toward the future. Sculpted with incredible precision, the design is not only artistic but deeply symbolic, celebrating both nature and national pride. The obverse side features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Makhlouf, her image shining proudly across the coin's golden surface. It's a face that reminds collectors of the enduring bond between Australia and the Crown, a timeless mark of authenticity and heritage. What makes the 1994 issue so fascinating is not just its design, but the fine details of its minting. Struck from aluminum bronze, weighing 9 grams, and with a diameter of 25 millimeters, the coin gleams with a golden tone that resists time and tarnish, a testament to quality production. But what elevates this coin to legendary status is its rarity and pristine condition. While millions entered circulation, only a handful have survived in flawless, uncirculated, or proof state, and these are the coins collectors hunt relentlessly for. In numismatic circles, condition is everything. A standard circulated 1994 $1 might buy you a cup of coffee, but a coin preserved in brilliant uncirculated or proof set condition tells a different story. Those specimens have fetched astonishing prices in auctions and private sales across Australia and beyond. The most remarkable examples, those graded near perfection, have been known to command up to $5,000 USD, sometimes even more when paired with mint certification and original packaging. Such prices are driven by scarcity, desirability, and above all, passion. Collectors understand that this is not just a coin, it's a snapshot of a nation's identity, sealed in metal. Every glimmering surface, every edge, every tiny imperfection tells a tale of Australian history. The 1994 issue also holds emotional value. For many, it's a reminder of the vibrant era of the mid-1990s, a time of growth, innovation, and pride. That sentimental connection gives this coin something money can't measure: nostalgia. Each time one appears in the open market, it sparks competition among serious collectors. They know what this coin represents, not just value, but the chase, the thrill of owning something few others ever will. The design's creator, Stuart Devlin, masterfully captured the motion and vitality of the kangaroo, turning what could have been a simple coin into a miniature sculpture admired worldwide. His work transformed Australian currency into living art. Numismatic experts often highlight the 1994 dollar as a key modern collectible, bridging the gap between the everyday coins we spend and the masterpieces we preserve. It sits proudly among the most sought-after Australian $1 releases of its decade. Even international collectors recognize its beauty and significance. From Europe to North America, rare coin enthusiasts hunt for high-grade examples, making it a truly global collectible that transcends borders. The value of this coin continues to climb because of one simple rule. As time passes, perfection fades. Fewer untouched examples remain each year, turning those already secured in pristine state into miniature treasures of gold-toned history. And for those lucky enough to hold one, its weight feels different, not just because of the metal, but because of the story it carries. The leaps of kangaroos on the reverse remind us that movement, resilience, and ambition define both Australia and its people. So yes, the 1994 Australian $1 coin is valuable, deeply valuable, not only in monetary terms but in meaning. Its worth lies in its scarcity, its symbolism, and its stunning preservation of a proud national moment. For collectors, this coin is more than currency. It's inspiration cast in bronze. It's a reminder that even the smallest things, a single coin, a gleam of metal, can hold the power to connect us to history. So the next time you come across that golden dollar from 1994, look closer. Because hidden in that humble piece of change could be a $5,000 treasure, waiting to be discovered, cherished, and passed on to the next generation of dreamers. After the remarkable legacy of the 1994 edition, Australia continued its golden stride into the next year. The design of the Five Kangaroos still leapt proudly across the dollar, but in 1995, this familiar symbol carried a renewed sense of strength, a reflection of a nation charging confidently toward the future. The 1995 Australian $1 coin may appear identical to its predecessor, but beneath that shining bronze surface lies a new story of rarity, precision, and collector passion. It's a coin that continues the legacy of motion and spirit, a powerful emblem of Australian pride that has captured the hearts of numismatists around the world. Once again, the magnificent Five Kangaroos dominate the reverse, a design that never loses its magic. Each kangaroo, caught mid-leap, represents the rhythm of the nation itself, energetic, fearless, and unstoppable. Though the pattern remained, the 1995 minting brought subtle refinements and renewed sharpness in detail, making top-condition examples especially desirable. On the obverse, Queen Elizabeth II's portrait by Raphael Makhlouf maintains its regal presence. Her calm yet commanding expression anchors the coin's design, a reminder of continuity and the enduring link between the monarchy and the Commonwealth. Struck from aluminum bronze, weighing 9 grams and measuring 25 millimeters across, this coin radiates that warm golden hue collectors adore. Yet, what truly defines the 1995 issue isn't its metal, but its rarity in high-grade preservation. While millions were produced for circulation, the vast majority endured the harsh wear of daily use. Finding a flawless piece, untouched, with lustrous surfaces and crisp detail, has become a real challenge. That scarcity has turned the 1995 dollar into a sought-after prize for serious collectors. When found in brilliant, uncirculated condition, this coin's value soars beyond its face worth. Collectors have paid as much as $3,000 to $4,500 USD for perfectly graded specimens or proof quality strikes in original mint sets. It's proof that age and condition together can transform ordinary currency into numismatic gold. Every detail of the 1995 coin tells a story of craftsmanship. From the fine texture of the kangaroo's fur to the soft gleam of its fields, it reflects the meticulous standards of the Royal Australian Mint, a commitment to beauty that made Australian coinage world-renowned. This coin also carries emotional weight. For many Australians, it recalls the energy of the mid-1990s, a decade of optimism, innovation, and national pride. To hold a 1995 $1 is to hold a piece of that moment in time. The Five Kangaroos design, created by the legendary Stuart Devlin, continued to define Australia's numismatic identity through this year. His artistry ensured that even a standard circulation coin could embody motion, power, and elegance. Over time, collectors began to notice subtle die variations, minute minting differences that add layers of intrigue. Some of these rare variations have fueled competitive bidding wars among enthusiasts determined to secure every possible version. Today, the 1995 $1 stands as both a continuation and a culmination of the kangaroo legacy. Its beauty is familiar, yet its value grows with each passing year, as pristine examples become increasingly scarce. Internationally, it enjoys a respected place in collections from Canada to the United Kingdom, admired for its design purity and limited survival in mint state. For many, owning one is not just about possession, it's about holding a fragment of Australia's golden era. In auctions and private sales, the coin continues to command strong prices, especially when certified by trusted grading authorities. Each certification adds to its credibility, and each sale reaffirms its growing legend in the world of collectibles. Beyond the metal and market value lies something deeper, the story of a coin that endured time while preserving the heart of a nation. Its five leaping kangaroos tell the same story today as they did in 1995. Strength in unity, grace in motion, and pride in heritage. For the passionate collector, discovering a high-grade 1995 dollar is like unearthing a piece of gold that refuses to lose its shine. It's a symbol of perseverance, both in the wild beauty it depicts and in the enduring pursuit of those who seek it. And as every true collector knows, its value isn't just in dollars. It's in the story, the craftsmanship, and the thrill of owning something few others can. So when you come across that 1995 Australian $1 coin, don't overlook it. Look closer, because in that small golden disc could lie a treasure worth thousands of dollars, and a timeless reminder of Australia's golden legacy. From the timeless leap of the kangaroos, Australia's $1 coin took a bold new direction in 1996, a year that left behind animal symbolism and embraced human legacy. This time, the nation honored a man whose vision helped shape Australia itself, Sir Henry Parkes, the father of federation. The 1996 Australian $1 coin stands as a tribute to leadership, unity, and the power of vision. Unlike its predecessors that celebrated wildlife, this coin immortalized one of the most influential figures in Australian history, Sir Henry Parkes, the man whose dream paved the way for the Federation of Australia. When this coin was released, it marked the centenary of Parkes' death, 100 years since the passing of the statesman, who championed the idea of one nation under one flag. Through this special issue, the Royal Australian Mint paid homage not only to his memory, but to the birth of the Australian identity itself. The reverse side features a striking portrait of Sir Henry Parkes, his face etched with wisdom and determination. Every line, every contour, reflects the weight of his vision and the struggle of a man who fought for unity long before it was achieved. The artwork captures the essence of leadership, bold, resolute, and deeply patriotic. The obverse continues to bear the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklouf, her regal image gleaming across the aluminum bronze surface. This juxtaposition, a visionary leader on one side and the monarch on the other, perfectly symbolizes Australia's balance between independence and tradition. With a weight of 9 grams and a diameter of 25 millimeters, the 1996 issue carried the same physical presence as its predecessors. But what truly makes it stand out is its historical significance and its rarity in pristine, untouched condition. Only a limited number were struck, making uncirculated examples highly desirable. While millions may have entered pockets and tills, finding one today in proof or brilliant uncirculated condition is a feat few collectors achieve. The combination of low survival rates, national importance, and artistic excellence gives this coin extraordinary appeal. Collectors and historians alike recognize it as one of the most meaningful Australian $1 coins ever released. Over the years, the 1996 Sir Henry Parkes dollar has continued to appreciate in value. Perfectly graded examples have fetched impressive figures, often reaching $4,000 to $6,000 USD, depending on condition and certification. For a coin struck less than 3 decades ago, such value is remarkable. Every detail tells a story. The confident gaze of Parkes, the refined lettering, and the soft metallic sheen all combine to reflect a piece of Australia's soul. It's a coin that speaks of struggle, leadership, and triumph. Collectors love this issue because it stands apart. It's not just decorative, it's historical. It bridges politics, culture, and art, carrying the spirit of a man who dared to imagine an Australia united under one banner. The coin's artistry, executed with care and reverence, ensured that Parkes' legacy would live on in the most permanent form possible, metal. Long after speeches fade and monuments wither, this coin continues to tell his story to anyone who holds it. The 1996 $1 release also marked a shift in Australia's numismatic identity, a reminder that coins can be more than symbols of commerce. They can be storytellers, guardians of history, and reflections of national pride. Each proof coin, nestled in its original mint case, carries an elegance that collectors treasure. With certificates of authenticity and mirror-like finishes, these examples are more than collectibles. They're museum-worthy pieces of modern heritage. Even circulated coins hold an aura of respect. Despite their wear, they echo Parkes' message that unity, once achieved, never truly fades. As time moves forward, fewer pristine examples remain in the market, making every surviving specimen more valuable with each passing year. Enthusiasts who own one don't just hold a coin, they hold a legacy. It's no surprise that the 1996 Sir Henry Parkes $1 has become a centerpiece in countless Australian coin collections. Its story is powerful, its design timeless, and its meaning everlasting. In the grand timeline of Australian currency, few coins capture national pride and personal ambition as beautifully as this one. It doesn't just honor a man, it honors a dream that became reality. So when you encounter the 1996 Sir Henry Parkes Australian $1, remember, you're holding more than metal, you're holding the spirit of a nation's founding vision. And in today's collector market, that spirit can be worth well over $6,000 USD, a small price for a piece of Australia's proudest history. As the legacy of Sir Henry Parkes continued to echo through Australia's history, the following year took the nation's story from the ground to the skies. In 1997, the Australian $1 coin honored a man whose courage defied gravity itself, the legendary aviator Sir Charles Kingsford Smith, whose wings carved Australia's name into the clouds of history. The 1997 Australian $1 coin celebrates not just a man, but a dream that soared higher than anyone believed possible. This year, the Royal Australian Mint turned its gaze to the sky, honoring one of Australia's greatest heroes, Sir Charles Kingsford Smith, the aviation pioneer who transformed flight into legend. Sir Charles Kingsford Smith, affectionately known as Smithy, wasn't merely a pilot, he was a symbol of bravery, endurance, and human ambition. His daring flights across uncharted seas made him a household name, not just in Australia but across the world. The coin's reverse side captures that legacy in breathtaking fashion. It features an intricately detailed portrait of Kingsford Smith, set against the image of his famous aircraft, the Southern Cross, the plane that carried him across the Pacific Ocean in 1928. Every line of the design radiates motion, courage, and history. The obverse continues to bear the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Raphael Makhlouf, her calm composure a fitting balance to the fearless aviator immortalized on the reverse. Together, these images unite tradition with innovation, the crown and the skybound spirit of discovery. This coin was struck in aluminum bronze, maintaining the classic golden hue of the Australian dollar series, weighing 9 grams and spanning 25 millimeters. Yet, unlike regular circulation coins, this issue carried a profound emotional and historical weight. It told the story of a man who dared to conquer the impossible. The 1997 Sir Charles Kingsford Smith dollar was issued to commemorate the centenary of his birth, celebrating 100 years since the arrival of a man who would forever change the course of aviation. For collectors, that anniversary significance alone makes it a must-have. Each proof and uncirculated version of this coin shines with precision. The fine details of the aircraft, the contours of Smith's determined expression, and the expertly crafted lettering make it a masterpiece of modern minting. As time has passed, the 1997 issue has become increasingly valuable, particularly in top condition. Coins preserved in brilliant uncirculated or proof quality have achieved auction results as high as $4,000 to $6,500 USD, depending on grading and presentation. Collectors prize this coin not only for its beauty, but for what it represents: the triumph of human spirit, the courage to explore, and the pride of a nation that has always looked beyond the horizon. To own this coin is to hold a fragment of history, one that embodies adventure, invention, and Australian excellence. It tells of a man who faced the unknown skies with only courage and belief guiding his way. The artistry of the coin ensures that Smithy's legend will never fade. His face, captured mid-contemplation, reminds us that true greatness lies not just in achievement, but in daring to begin. The Southern Cross, depicted soaring behind him, is more than a plane. It's a symbol of persistence, teamwork, and vision. It reminds every collector that flight, like progress, is powered by faith in the impossible. Each year, fewer untouched 1997 coins remain in circulation. Most have faded, scratched, or disappeared into private collections. That scarcity continues to drive their value upward, transforming what was once currency into a golden relic of determination. Numismatic enthusiasts from around the world admire the 1997 Kingsford Smith dollar as one of Australia's most elegant modern commemoratives, a blend of art and storytelling unmatched in its decade. Even for casual collectors, discovering one in exceptional condition feels like unearthing a treasure, a small, shining reminder that history doesn't just live in books, it lives in the palm of your hand. In proof sets, where mirror-like surfaces meet frosted reliefs, the contrast is striking, a tribute worthy of the aviator whose courage reflected light into every corner of the sky. These sets often command top dollar among serious investors, reflecting how art, history, and value converge. What makes this coin truly special is its emotional resonance. It doesn't just celebrate a man, it celebrates what he stood for: exploration, risk, and national pride. It whispers to every dreamer that greatness always begins with one brave step forward. So yes, the 1997 Sir Charles Kingsford Smith Australian $1 is more than valuable. It's priceless in spirit and powerful in story. In perfect condition, it can command prices of up to $6,500 USD. But its real worth lies in what it represents: courage, discovery, and the Australian heart that refuses to stay grounded. For those lucky enough to own it, the coin is not just metal, it's flight immortalized. As Australia's skies echoed with the legacy of Sir Charles Kingsford Smith, the nation soon turned its gaze from the daring heights of flight to the quiet strength of wisdom. By 1999, the Australian $1 coin carried a different message, one not of speed or conquest, but of respect, compassion, and honor. It was the year Australia celebrated its elders through a timeless tribute, the International Year of Older Persons. The 1999 Australian $1 coin marked a remarkable departure from previous commemoratives, turning the spotlight from action and adventure to reflection, respect, and humanity. This year, the Royal Australian Mint chose to honor the wisdom and contributions of the nation's elders, celebrating the International Year of Older Persons. The reverse of the coin features a beautifully symbolic design, a figure representing an older person standing tall, surrounded by supportive, abstract shapes that suggest community, care, and intergenerational connection. Every curve and line evokes dignity, stability, and the quiet strength of those who have paved the way for future generations. On the obverse, the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, crafted by Raphael Maklouf, continues to symbolize continuity and tradition, perfectly complementing the coin's message of respect and longevity. The juxtaposition of the monarch with the commemorative reverse design speaks to a nation that honors both heritage and humanity. Struck in aluminum bronze, weighing 9 grams with a diameter of 25 millimeters, the coin gleams with a golden tone that perfectly frames its meaningful imagery. While simple at first glance, this coin carries immense emotional and cultural weight. Collectors immediately recognized the 1999 issue as a coin of significance. Its low mintage and its powerful message elevated its status far beyond ordinary circulation currency. Finding a brilliant uncirculated example is increasingly rare, making it highly desirable in the numismatic world. The Royal Australian Mint intentionally limited production for this commemorative, ensuring that its scarcity would enhance its long-term appeal. As time passed, surviving pristine examples became coveted not only for their design, but for their symbolic representation of Australia's social values. While many circulated specimens remain in pockets and drawers, the true gems are those preserved in perfect condition, untouched by wear, retaining every gleaming detail. These examples are highly sought after by collectors who value both history and artistry. The design captures more than imagery. It conveys a story. It reminds Australians of the wisdom, guidance, and life experience of older generations, a theme rarely celebrated in coinage, making this issue unique and profoundly meaningful. In auctions and private sales, high-grade examples of the 1999 dollar have commanded impressive sums, with prices reaching $3,500 to $5,500 USD, depending on certification and presentation. For a coin less than 3 decades old, this value is remarkable and testament to both scarcity and cultural significance. Collectors praise the coin's elegant composition. The central figure, carefully rendered, conveys strength without ostentation, while the surrounding shapes suggest the community and continuity that define a society that honors its elders. The emotional resonance of the coin is powerful. It speaks not only to collectors, but to anyone who values the role of older generations in shaping a nation's identity. Holding it feels like holding a tribute in your hands, a reminder of gratitude and respect. Unlike more adventurous issues, the 1999 dollar appeals equally to collectors who appreciate symbolism, history, and social impact. It's a coin that teaches, inspires, and celebrates quietly but profoundly. The artistic details, combined with low survival rates of perfect specimens, make this coin a treasure in modern collections. Each uncirculated example is a piece of Australian cultural heritage, preserved for future generations. International interest in the coin has also grown. as collectors worldwide recognize the rarity and thoughtful design of this commemorative. It stands as one of the most distinctive and meaningful Australian $1 coins of the decade. Every auction and private sale reaffirms its desirability. Enthusiasts know that the value of the 1999 dollar is not just in metal or rarity, but in what it represents: respect, wisdom, and the recognition of contributions that often go unnoticed. The coin's symbolic importance enhances its long-term investment potential. Beyond monetary value, it carries a story and a message that resonates deeply, making it a prized addition to any collection. As fewer perfect examples remain each year, the 1999 Australian $1 coin's market value continues to rise, reflecting both its scarcity and its emotional significance. Collectors are motivated by both pride and foresight, understanding that history preserved is value secured. This coin stands as a reminder that even within a small disc of metal, profound meaning can exist. It honors the past, celebrates the present, and inspires future generations, all in a single, elegant design. In conclusion, the 1999 International Year of Older Persons Australian $1 coin is undeniably valuable. Perfect specimens can reach up to $5,500 USD, making it a collectible that combines aesthetic beauty, cultural significance, and financial potential. Owning it is not just about wealth, it's about holding a piece of Australia's heart and history. For those who treasure symbolism, history, and excellence in minting, this coin is a shining testament to what currency can become when purpose, artistry, and national pride converge.